Yo, yo. So trying to record this Magic SpellSlingers video. Unfortunately, Steam hates Macs for some reason. At least it hates my Mac. So anyway, I'm gonna read the this review and then play around. So anyway, August 11th, 2022. Magic SpellSlingers just dropped. Magic SpellSlingers had what could be called a relatively muted official launch. The game released without much fanfare or even promotion from either Wizards or the team that developed the game. And initially announced as Valor's Reach, the game is a mobile card battler similar to games like Hearthstone and Legends of Runeterra, but with the Magic spin, both in aesthetics and some general gameplay. Developed by Pipeworks Studios and Seismic Games, the game is now released globally on PC via Steam, iOS, and the Apple App Store, or Android on the Google Play Store as of August 10th, 2022. After a couple years in a quiet soft launch state from 2019, it's gone through various stages until full availability, and all players' progress have been restarted from fresh. Yeah, I heard about this like 2 years ago. Whereas Magic Arena is true Magic the Gathering in its modern age, Magic SpellSlingers is a modern age CCG with connective tissue to Magic. So given how quiet the companies associated with the game have been over its launch period, what exactly happened with this game? And is it even good? Basics. Magic SpellSlingers drops you into the game with a brief tutorial, kinda janky, a little bit janky, on its unique just the look of it. And with one free Planeswalker at your disposal, Chandra Nalaar. The game functions like a more limited version of Magic, with several elements from the main game ported over. The game board can only hold up to 5 creatures on each side, similar to other modern CCGs, and instants have been replaced by a card type called Traps, which function similarly but must be set up and trigger automatically, much like Hearthstone. Sorcery spells, they still exist here, much like they do in traditional Magic, and artifacts are ported over, albeit with a limited number of charges for use. The mana system resembles the other CCGs I mentioned, with each player going up a mana gem each individual turn, and the player on the draw getting a temporary single-use fragile mana gem, and an enemy and an extra card to compensate them for that disadvantage. Several mechanics are lifted directly from regular Magic, Trample, Flying, or from Magic Arena, Perpetual, buffs, drafting, but some are new, such as permanent damage and mechanics like Relentless. Economy. Cards are acquired in 2 ways. Grinding your weekly wins earns you some cards, and you can crack open booster packs earned by either completing challenges or purchasing directly from the shop. Each Planeswalker has a unique starter deck that you can use, as well as unique Spellslinger ability that you can leverage to your advantage during duels. After completing the tutorial with Chandra, you'll be able to get a second Planeswalker in their starter deck. But any further ones will require a bunch of grinding or alternatively spending real world money. The economy of this model is a bit stingy, but if you're willing to invest time into the game, you can acquire a lot of what it has to offer. It's also worth noting that the game uses a unique crafting system where you leverage different colored mock shards to craft individual cards. Shards are acquired from your weekly wins and from dusting excess cards. Decks only need 2 copies of any given card, but even in this respect, I found the economics extremely harsh. This is not a game that gives you a ton of resources to start with. It's a game that offers you enough to diversify your play, but still require a ton of grinding to see everything it has to offer. Teams. Speaking of the resource system, one element that potentially can help issues with the economy, at least in theory, is the teams. You can either create a team or join one. and teammates are allowed to share their resources directly as well as engage in 1v1 duels. While this functionality is nice, the current system has countless teams with only one member, as everyone wants their own team and team name. So it's possible in the future that Wizards solves for this issue, but as of this writing, your best bet is to not do as I did and instead join an existing team with a healthy roster already established. That is, if this is a function you want to engage with. It's worth noting that this is all entirely optional and just another way to accrue resources you need while sharing the ones you don't. Planeswalkers. Currently, there are 16 total Planeswalkers available, one for each mono color, one for each two-color pair, and mono green gets an extra Planeswalker due to Nissa and Vivian both appearing on the roster. Each Planeswalker, again, has a unique SpellSlinger ability, like Hero Power in Hearthstone, apparently called Auras at one point during development. 3 exclusive cards only they can use, and a unique starter deck that comes with them once unlocked. Some Planeswalkers are better offensively. Angrath, in particular, seems crazy strong for aggro builds, while others can play to the long game in various ways, such as Kiora or Teferi. I hate when people call them Teferi. But anyway, the 2-color Planeswalkers are limited in that their decks can only contain cards of their respective colors, while the 6 monocolor Planeswalkers can splash a handful of off-color cards. Leagues and events. Like most modern games, there's a ladder system here called League. Progressing through the league earns you various rewards once the season ends, and progression is based on winning duels on the league ladder. There doesn't appear to be any real competitive aspirations that I can tell in the game currently. That can always change in the future. There's also various events being run for gameplay, each with unique rewards and rules. These events have a first entry is free policy, allowing you to get some rewards without using your coins. These are your gameplay options on top of 1v1 duels with teammates for the time being. Not the most robust, but decent enough for a game that just launched. Gameplay. So with the basic info now out of the way, how's the game itself? I found myself really enjoying the gameplay thus far, despite essentially downloading the game on a whim. It's not quite Magic, instead playing closer to more modern games, but there's definitely elements like the combat structure that are definitely Magic. I like it. Visually, the game is also very slick apart from the really dated Planeswalker character models, which, like something from 20 years ago, it's very odd and they stick out like a sore thumb against everything else going on. If you can look past the characters, you'll find it very polished and clean. I've been playing both on PC and mobile, and the game runs incredibly well. And honestly, the mobile version runs significantly better than the Magic Arena does on my mobile device. On top of that, it plays better as a mobile game since you're not dealing with massive boards and the stack, instead of managing a smaller number of creatures and simpler mechanics and effects. Whereas Magic Arena was seemingly retrofitted to work on mobile devices, this seems like it was designed from the ground floor to work really well on the phone. Verdicts. I guess the last question to ask is Magic SpellSlingers worth your time? It feels like a product that was designed and developed before Magic Arena hit mobile devices, which is true. But the fact is, Arena can be played on your phones and tablets in 2022. There's a big ask of a new card battler when it comes to attracting an audience, especially one so laser focused on targeting a specific audience, potential Magic the Gathering players. I play Magic Arena almost every single day, so it was a tall order for me to want to dedicate time to a new card game. I tried getting into Legends of Runeterra, but very quickly lost interest, as the gameplay wasn't what I wanted out of that sort of game. Magic SpellSlingers, with several mechanics and gameplay elements lifted directly from actual Magic, is a lot closer to something that appeals to me. And honestly, it's absorbed me for the last few days. I like it a lot, and I would recommend you try it out. The game isn't Magic again, but it feels like Magic taken and redesigned to better match both the current competition and the mobile landscape. If that's something you're interested in, give it a shot. The cost of entry is low since the game is free on both Steam and on mobile devices. I think you'll like what you find, at least in terms of general gameplay, despite any minor issues. If Wizards can sort out the economy issues, which are definitely noticeable and problematic, I could see this being a relatively successful endeavor. Unlike other attempts to create other games based on Magic, RIP Magic Legends. Don't even recall that myself. The boy Metallics 87, been playing Magic since 99, tournament grinder for several years. Magic, but Magic is still Magic, and the mantra pushes me to engage with the game and the overall Magic community regularly to both keep up with what's going on in Magic and also share my passion for the game with others. Already. All right, let's try the game out. Get real close. All right. Gideon is about to attack with his creatures. Oh, damn it, wrong mouse. Where's the right mouse? Okay, here's the right mouse. Gideon is about to attack with his creatures. Creatures do damage equal to their power. No doy. All right, we got these little... Man, needs to give me a mouse pad over here, I think. All right, okay, we good. Don't know what just happened. It's their turn. Okay, still their turn. Okay, choose your blockers. I don't know that creature type. I mean, is that a Bogle? What is that guy? I don't know. So creatures block damage using their health. Unblocked damage goes straight to your SpellSlingers health. Looks like for this demo we got 4 health. So got a block. 4 guys. Gideon is a Planeswalker, so. All right, so drag the creatures and block. Okay, they gotta make me choose what they want me to choose. That sucks. All right. Okay, 1/3 on the 2/3. And this fire elemental blocks Gideon. Man, and there's no option to skip the stupid animations. I don't like that, but it's a brand new app, so whatever. All right, Sandra got 2 life. Looks like we have 9 mana right now. 9 of 9 mana crystals. All right, now we got a big 9 drop. I'm just getting warmed up, and then you drag over it. Okay, Draconic Transformation. Transform all friendly creatures into random dragons. Replace your deck with 15 random dragons. Straight out of Hearthstone. All right, drop that out there. We'll turn everybody into dragons and beat this tutorial.
This had better be worth my time.
All right, sounds like Nicol Bolas. And who else? All right, Volcanic Dragon gonna attack. Oh, does it actually wild swing? All right, smacked Gideon in the face, and we go to the next round. Okay, no, it didn't wild swing. The dragon just had flying is all there was. I'm sure these graphics are good for mobile, though. Kind of janky on a regular PC, but... Keys probably cost the equivalent of $20. Johnny, that dude, forgot his name. I really don't know these cats' names. It's so fairy. Lily. Jace. I think Jace is Asian. What's her name? Nissa. And Chandra. The whole gatewatch and some more.
You impressed Chandra with your quick thinking in her battle against Gideon. Here in the arena, cards mean influence, and all that influence earned you a key.
So I get to buy a Planeswalker now?
Use your first key to add Chandra to your team. She'll help you earn more keys in no time.
Hell yes!
Alright, hell yes.
I'm here to win!
Yeah, battle.
Here's the good stuff. Any of these modes will let you complete my challenge.
Okay, standard, yeah, standard. Let me get that standard.
Standard to increase your rank. No matter what, need a refresher? Brush up on the basics here.
Alright, let's just do standard. No, sir. Standard. Standard. Just want to play, don't want to do crap. No, standard.
Gideon will get you started with the basics.
Man, screw that. I just want standard. I hate tutorials. Nothing I hate more than tutorials. Loading screen, don't like that. Man, one thing I really appreciated about that game, Mythgard, it asked you, do you know card games? How comfortable are you with card games? And just lets you skip clear through all that BS tutorial. Why can't games learn from Mythgard? Who the hell wants to play all this?
Who wants to smoke?
Alright, okay, I got one man, I can play the one drop. You don't need to tell me that. Not rocket science. I skipped these animations. Alright, we got a 2-2 over there. Vanilla, I think. Constructs. Shows you the artist name. That's cool. This is a cool Fox construct. Why is it taking actual time on the computer's turn? Wasting my time. Alright, Lava X. Okay, we got 2 mana. We can play a 2-drop. It's taking me everything in me to not cuss up a storm. Alright, go. Why is everything so slow? Creatures deal damage equal to their power. Man. No doy. Alright. Yeah, second main phase. Okay. Alright, end of turn. Yeah, you sleep. Yeah. First thing I want is the hastening up the animations. Let me cut short the animations. Hopefully, once we complete this first tutorial, they can just let us play the actual game. But
We'll go right through them.
okay, time to attack or whatever. Yeah. Okay, you got haste already. Already, that's what I figured. All right, everybody. Yeah. Why is this button up, man? Hate tutorials. All right, abhor tutorials. All right, that's 8. So, all right, let's get to the real game. Let's get to the real game now.
You have bested me.
All right, I kept hitting the button. I think I pissed off the game, maybe. Glitch, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this computer blows, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't have hit the button so many times. All right. Yeah, we'll just call it at that. Nah, man, let's try to see if it actually lets us into the real game now. 20 minutes, that's not that long. But yeah, put it in the comments how y'all liking it so far. Might be cool once they actually let us play the real game.
I'm here to win.
Now let's go grab those rewards. I've got some special talent. Grab that completed challenge and claim your rightful reward. Ooh, look what you got. Ooh, I can't wait to see what's inside.
WB Frog here.
Open that pack and let's see what you got. Let's take a moment. Savor master. Okay, I can't stand it. Open it up.
Okay, got a 3-drop hero bot debut. So ETB, add a random white card to your hand. Kind of like what's his name? What is that format? I never played it, but you know what I'm talking about. Worm's Wake, 3-drop. At the end of your opponent's turn, summon a worm trap card. So not a instant, but a trap. Bloodletter, 3-drop. Flying and debut, drain 1 from your opponent. 2/2. Untested rookie. The first time this survives a fight, it gets +2/+2. 2/2. And 2-drop Bubble Shield. Give a friendly creature +0/+2 and a ward, which is indestructible until the ward is popped, I'm sure. Spell. And the hidden card, Phantom Warrior, 3-drop. Always has sneak. Sounds like an alternative flying, maybe. Show me what sneak is. Not trying to show me what sneak is for some reason. Alright, anyway, 3/2.
Here you can buy cards and packs and more, and get some free stuff too.
Let's get a real game.
You got
Training.
fresh and hot out the forge.
Complete 2 challenges. Yeah, I just really got a real hatred of training of tutorials, so I guess I'm gonna peace out. But let me know what y'all think though. For your games, like, comment, subscribe.